Hey guys, Travis here on week 7 of the LCS Day 2, joined by Aphromoo, Doublelift, CLG, who just had a pretty intense game versus Complexity. Aphromoo, why did you guys seem like you wanted to throw that game so badly?
Well, Doublelift didn't please me last night, so I was pretty mad.
Yeah.
And usually I take out my rage in bottom lane, and we saw that today.
Yeah. Doublelift, do you have anything in response to that?
It's going to be angry tonight.
Yeah. Well, I've heard that statement from you several times before. Let's talk about why you guys keep seeming to give up free kills on bot lane at the very start of games. What's going on there?
I didn't look at Brunch's items. He has a red potion and 6 health potions, and I didn't see. Yeah. That was a poor decision.
So when the minions got you that kill, that was all planned, right? All skill?
Well, I didn't expect that the poison to ticks for so long that the minions would give me the kill, but I knew Draven was coming. Yeah, we just suck. Like, it was really close, and if I played a little bit better, I definitely choked right there in that situation. I didn't expect LAB to be so bad to go in. He's an idiot, and what really should have happened if I was playing solo queue is he goes in and I kill him because he's an idiot. Why would he go in right there? He's dead. Yeah. What actually happened is I just choked really hard. I got really confused, and I just started hitting Ezreal for no reason. So, yeah, that ended up pretty badly, but in the end, it was 2 for 2. It worked out okay, but I learned my lesson about that.
So they almost outplayed you because MIA wasn't smart.
Yeah, like, I tend to respect my opponents, like, a lot, and just, like, always pretend, oh, the jungler is here, oh, he's doing this for a reason. But some people are just bad, and I need to differentiate those two.
Afro, do you feel like Doublelift died there because his opponents were bad? Is that a fair statement?
Agreed.
Okay, fair enough. All right, so as that game continued, you guys seemed to like get a lead and then go back behind, get a lead, go back behind. In fact, and it wasn't even so much a lead as you'd catch up to them. They were pretty much ahead of you in gold most of the game. Did you feel that while you were running through the game, or were you like feeling like you were behind, or did you feel pretty confident the entire time?
I didn't feel like we were behind at all. Gold is just like a number, and it's just based on how the game flow is going. And it's how I felt strong the whole game. We could take anything, so I went for the dragon and fought afterwards too. So, yeah.
I think it was Voyboy who pointed out as soon as Hotshot and Malphite got that double kill that's actually Hotshot's second double kill the entire LCS. So, are you guys gonna go out and get dinner to celebrate for him, or what's the deal?
Most definitely. Yeah. I'm gonna make him a cake.
Okay. Are you gonna help with the cake making?
I'm pretty bad at cake making. Maybe I'll just pat him on the back a little bit.
Okay, that's reasonable. All right, so I didn't have a chance to talk to you guys after the Curse game last night, but that was something you guys were able to pull out somehow. I don't know why you lose to everybody except for the top team in the LCS. Could you maybe explain to me is this some sort of secret strategy you guys have to lure everybody else into a false sense of security? What's the deal?
I don't even know, dude. Against the top teams, we win, and in the bottom 4, we just suck. Yeah. So I don't know. We're the most inconsistent team in LCS.
Doublelift, is it just because the bottom 4 teams are so bad that they beat you? Is that what the deal is?
No, like I just think against Curse, their playstyle. Okay, bottom 4 teams are super unpredictable, and it's really hard to tell like what's gonna happen, how the game is going to go, because they just try a bunch of new stuff. But against top teams, they have their established strategies that you can just predict, and I just feel like I'm on a higher level of playing. Like I just feel better and I play better against top teams.
Okay. Is there any particular reason why you feel you won that last night game? Was it like a picks and bans thing, or was it just sort of like outplaying them in the lane, or was it like later on the strategies you guys used were special?
Well, for once, Chester opened his mouth and made some calls, so he definitely spoke up a lot more than he normally does during LCS matches. During scrims, he speaks up so much, and then generally during LCS matches, like I feel like our shot calling is very limited. In that game, he was really vocal, and so we were always like doing something.
Chaucer actually even acknowledged that in the post-game interview that you guys have been a lot quieter at the LCS for some reason. Do you guys have any reasons why? Has he generally been the shot caller forever? I think a lot of people perceive that to be the case, but is that how it works?
Yep, he's our shot caller. Any team objectives or whatever, he makes the final say, and normally he's the one to tell us, you guys need to stop farming and come here. Yeah.
So why the slowdown on the talking at the LCS? Is it just like the environment is too intense for you guys, or what? Do you have any insight into why that's happening?
Honestly, I think it's just practice. for him to be a shot caller.
Yeah.
Before, he wouldn't say anything because usually people would talk over him.
Yeah.
And I think right now he's just not used to it yet.
Yeah.
Because it's like the last 3 games we played, we've done it after he came from the last game at MLG Dallas.
Yeah.
So
you're on Twitch now. You said that you were trying to go towards like the hyper carries, and here you are on him. You feel like that's working out? I mean, obviously you won this game, so maybe you're feeling pretty good.
Yeah, I think every hyper carry has its own strengths. Like that game, I shouldn't have picked Twitch because they have Zed Kale, but I picked him early, which was a mistake. So like against Curse, for example, it's pretty easy to pick Twitch. They're not like a very mobile team, and they just generally try to go in, but they don't really try to Zerg me. But against lower tier teams, they tunnel vision on Zerg and AD carry with Zed Kale and stupid stuff like that. So maybe sometimes Twitch isn't the best thing to pick.
So we saw Nick Wu seem to do pretty well on okay. He did pretty damn well. Like in fact, everybody, the pro players sitting out in the front of the studio were just like the Nick Wu. Zed would show up, clean up. Is that just like Nick Wu being a badass? Is that Zed just being incredibly strong? Did he just get lucky that game? What's going on there?
Zed is fucking broken, dude. I don't even know. So this is what would happen. Elise would go on double, get him to 70%, and then Zed would come in. I would exhaust, Lulu ulti him. Lux would double shield, I would shield, and he would still fucking die.
Yeah.
Zed is broken.
Okay, fair enough. Broken? Okay.
Broken.
So, Draven.
Broken.
Draven.
Whoa. The
There we
timing
go.
was-
Yes,
the timing
Draven.
was
There we hear it. Finally, Doublelift admits.
He's too overpowered. I can't handle the Draven.
Finally, he admits that Draven is broken. No. All right. We'll do it. We'll rewind that. Draven, I'm gonna just start asking you because as long as the community keeps saying like, Doublelift gets owned by Draven, Draven does all this stuff, I'm just gonna keep asking you every week. How you feeling about Draven these days?
Yeah, I still think he's not as great as the other AD carries. Like, the best example I can give is I'm 0-4 on Ezreal, but that doesn't mean Ezreal is bad. And just because, like, yeah, we lose to Draven, but it's not because of Draven that we lose. Just like, it's not because I picked Ezreal that we lose. It's just, like, our record against it sucks, and it's just a coincidence.
So this is actually a fun moment because you're someone who I think popularized Draven a lot, and you started streaming with him, and everybody's like, Aphromoo, Draven. Yep. So, and you're also his support, so you're down there bottom laning with him. What are your thoughts on Draven?
Draven's pretty good at being hyper aggressive in lane, and from early to mid game he's his strongest, and then when he gets to his late game it's bad. So when we play against Dravens, there's always hyper aggressive.
Yeah.
And when we get to lane, we don't push the lane, so they usually hit level 2 against us, especially even when they're purple side. Okay. When we played TSM, they got 2 before us because they did wolves while we did doubles, and then we just sat there and didn't push the lane. And he pushes the lane. Every Draven will push the lane, so all you have to do is push the lane back, and that's it.
Okay.
And
so
we usually die at level 1, like you see.
So he's bad, but you guys are worse.
Yeah. Basically. Okay. Worse at controlling the lane against Draven.
All right. That's reasonable. I want to sort of give you guys a final chance, sort of wrap up. Have anything you want to say? There's a lot of CLG fans out there who I feel maybe feeling more positive now. I know they kind of there was a jaded period for them. I think you mentioned don't go to Reddit because that place is scary for CLG fans. So yeah, any final thoughts?
If you're a real fan, it's tough, but you still stay a fan even though we sucked recently. We really sucked. We were like 3-7 or something like that in the last 3 weeks. It was horrible. But yeah, we're back on our game a little bit. We're climbing back up. I think one thing people don't really understand is the 2 weeks we practiced with GG really set us back from our competition. We just didn't play with Chaucer for 2 weeks, so I think we're a little better now. And just thanks for being our fan.
How about you, Aphromoo?
Thanks. Yeah.
Anyone in particular, either one of you want to thank?
You, Travis Gafford.
Thank you. Yeah. How about anyone who monetarily supports you, Doublelift?
Well, I mean, they not only monetarily but morally support us. Okay. Razor, XMG, and Azubu TV. They're the best.
Afro, how about you?
XMG, Razor, Azubu TV, Counterlogic Gaming, Kelby May, Travis Gafford, Nicole Smith, and Riot.
There we go. Thanks, everyone, for watching. Thank you guys for doing the interview. This is Travis on day 2 of Week 7 of the LCS. You can check out the rest of our coverage at GameSpot.com/LCS.